So you want to start wholesaling houses and you don't exactly know where to start? Well, here are 10 things that you're going to need to start wholesaling houses either traditionally or virtually. So first things first, when you start wholesaling houses, whether it's traditional or virtual, you're going to need consistency and you're going to need some motivation. Wholesaling houses is not hard, but it's also not easy. You're going to need at least 30 to 60 days to start seeing some traction and some deals closed. But check this out. When you close a deal, you're going to make anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 or more on a single wholesale deal. The next thing that you're going to need is going to be a really good CRM. And the reason for it is you're going to want to build a really good follow-up system for your leads that you find. And the best way to build a follow-up system is with a good CRM. I actually recommend Lion's Desk. I've used Lion's Desk now for the last maybe 8 years since I've started wholesaling houses. So definitely check out Lion's Desk. They're pretty good. While we're talking about a good CRM, the next thing you're going to need is a good follow-up system. And a good CRM and a good follow-up system goes hand in hand. 9 times out of 10, when you find a lead, you're not going to be able to close that lead the very first time that you talk to them. It's going to take some time of following up with that lead for you to convert it into a closed deal. A quick example of a follow-up system is when you build it into your CRM and you upload a new lead into the CRM, the follow-up system will tell you what to do. So let's say you set it up to 5 days from now, you have the system tell you to call that lead. And let's say 8 days from now, the system automatically will send that lead an email for you. And let's say 12 days from now, the system will automatically send a text message and you can customize it to whatever you want those messages and text messages to say. Now, the next thing you're gonna need is a good way to get seller leads. And don't fall for all of the different systems out there, all these different subscriptions. You can literally get seller leads very, very inexpensive without having to pay a monthly fee. And if you want a starter pack with 1,000 seller records that are very targeted and very, very easy to convert into deals, check out my Instagram account at Kenneth Dusang and follow the link. And I left some good information where you can get some of these leads at. Now, the next thing that you're gonna need are buyers. Buyers are crucial to your wholesaling business, whether you do it traditional or virtually. I recommend before you even start looking for sellers to have at least 70 to 100 buyers on your list. The next thing you're going to want to have is Zillow. Zillow is really good to have, especially when you need to start running comps. Now, the next thing that you're going to want, but it's something that you actually don't need, is a skip tracing company. So find yourself a good skip tracing company. If you don't know any, shoot me a message on Instagram. Find me at Kenneth Dusang. I'll give you some good companies that you can use. But if you don't have the budget to get skip tracing done, shoot me a message and I'll tell you how to do it for free. The next thing that you're definitely gonna need is a good script. Once you start talking to sellers, you don't want to go into a conversation unprepared without any questions that you're going to ask the seller. You're going to know exactly how to talk to the seller and what to say to them. If you go into it unprepared, the seller's going to know that you're unprepared and they're not going to want to sell you their house. It's just simple as that. So if you want a good script, definitely check out my website. I'll put the link in my Instagram again at Kenneth Dusang. So find me on Instagram, go to my bio, look up the link there, and it will bring you straight to the page that has my script. It has a lot of other good tools there for you. Now, the next thing that you're gonna need is a 30, 60, and a 90-day goal. So set yourself a goal at what you want and what you need at 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days. Make sure you set the goals at a point where they're not too hard to reach, but they're also not too easy. So having goals definitely will help you with your motivation and consistency. And the last thing that you're gonna want to find is, one, you're gonna want to find the market you're wanting to work in, and two, you're gonna wanna find a good title company in that market and connect with them and be prepared to start sending them some deals to close on, and hopefully you'll start getting paid here soon. So if you want the blueprint on how to start wholesaling houses step by step, go over to my Instagram account, Kenneth Dusang, follow the link. There's actually a blueprint that I put together for people that are wanting to learn how to wholesale but are on a budget. So go to my Instagram account, Kenneth Dusang, follow the link and get the blueprint. I have had over 200 people get the blueprint that are now closing deals all over the United States. And a lot of them are not even living in the United States. So if you know anything about me, you know that I am in Europe a lot. My wife is from Spain. So I actually love virtual wholesaling for that reason. So if you want to learn this business and you want to get good at it, definitely follow the steps in this video. Shoot me a message on Instagram if you have any questions. I reach out pretty quickly on Instagram. Just DM me and let's get to work and let's start closing some deals together. If you have any deals under contract and you need to get them closed, shoot me a message. I have buyers all over the nation. So let's get to work.